Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching my channel. You're doing a great job. Let's keep watching. And please remember to subscribe, like the video, share with others, hit the notification button, and leave us a message. Thank you so much. See you there.
Hello, why did you tell me that it was your birthday today? Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And for your present now, let's go to the milkmaid and her pail. I love you.
Lily was a well-known young milkmaid in the small village of Hilaria. She was known throughout the village for her radiant smile and sparkling blue eyes, which seemed to reflect the endless skies above. But what truly set Lily apart was her boundless dreams and vivid imagination. See, dreams are an imaginative manifestation of our goals and visions waiting to be turned into reality. When dreams are coupled with vivid imaginations, we are allowed to think beyond the confines of our current reality, exploring new possibilities and creating novel solutions. By imagination, it's possible to conceive another world. So every morning, just as the sun peeked over the horizon, Lily would set out on her daily chore milking the cows. She would skip down the path to the meadow, a pair of silver pails swinging from her delicate arms. Her heart would fill with joy of the day ahead, and her thoughts would wander like butterflies through a field of wildflowers. One day, as Lily was on her way to the meadow, her mind began to dance with dreams of grandeur. Oh, she thought, if only I could sell enough milk to buy a fine dress woven with threads of gold, and perhaps a carriage pulled by wild horses, so I can ride to the grandest ball in the neighboring town. Lost in her reverie, Lily imagined herself at the ball, dancing with the most handsome prince, where the villagers gazed in awe. She trilled and jiggled in the middle of the meadow, her pails of milk forgotten beside her. And as fate would have it, her foot caught on the root hidden in the grass, and she tumbled to the ground. Oh my God! The pail of milk once carried so carefully, now toppled over and spilled their creamy content into the earth. Hey, she was so hurt. As Lily sat in the meadow, it seemed like her dreams were shattered like spilled milk. Ugly thoughts of discouragement, fear, and bitterness crept in her mind like the ancient serpent in the garden, bringing with it deadly venom of anger and frustration. Hot bulk tears welled up and ran down from her eyes, rushing down her cheeks as her heart sank with the weight of disappointment. The fine dress, woven with golden threads, and the grand carriage seemed far away from her reality than ever before because her hope was all gone. See, in the tapestry of life, our deepest hopes and desires often weave the most vibrant threads. When we think back on the things we have been honestly hoping for in the recent times, we find out that they greatly influence our daily decisions and performance. The power of hope lies in its ability to inspire and propel us forward, even in the times of uncertainty. Hope has the power to shape not just our thoughts, but also the path we tread on. So when hope is lost, the propensity in life is denied, and close leaving the soul sad and bitter. But as Lady wailed in her grave, an elderly lady from the village passing by saw her distress. She approached her and asked her what had happened. Lily, with a heavy heart, explained her daydreams and the unfortunate accidents that had befallen her. The wise lady smiled gently and said, Dear child, dreams are like pails of milk. They are so fragile, and if we carry them too recklessly, they may spill. You indeed have to be willing to take your dreams seriously because the world would come to stop if there was no one with new ideas, thoughts, or imaginations. It takes a daring and tenacious effort to be on a journey to pursue something beyond your current reality. In their fragile nature, dreams must not be exposed to everyone prematurely. Do not be in haste to tell or show everyone that you're dreaming. Allow your dream to grow as you so become mature enough to handle it. Many dreams have been aborted because the dreamers were so young and immature enough to tell and show everyone around them about their visions. Impatience and recklessness in handling a dream not only brings trouble to the dreamer, but spills it to everyone around them. Among the many things a dreamer should learn is self-control, silence, keeping a low profile, and knowing what to say, when, how, and to whom. If you do not talk too much, there will not be a time for you to eat your own words or take them back because whatever you say is only after careful consideration and not emotionally driven. Otherwise, if you don't do that, who will? Remember, this is your dream, your life. Take it seriously and save other people from unnecessary trouble. After this wise teaching, the wise lady urged Lily not to be disheartened, but to learn from this moment and carry her dreams with care, determination, and hard work. Lily wiped away her tears and nodded. She thanked the wise lady for her advice and picked up her empty pails. From that day forward, she approached her chores with diligence and dedication. She worked hard and sold milk, saving every coin she earned. Years passed, and Lily's dreams remained alive in her heart. And as she looked back on that fateful day in the meadow, she realized that the wisdom of that elderly lady had indeed come true. With patience, perseverance, she had learned and turned her dreams into a reality. The truth of the matter is that Lily never wore dress woven with golden threads, nor did she ride and carry purple wild horses, but she became known in the land for her kindness, wisdom, and radiant smile, radiating from the fact that she had learned to find balance in her emotions, actions. She stayed positive in her attitude, surrounded herself with positive people, limited and avoid anything negative, took small, simple steps towards her dream, found her inner strength, and stood by the truth. Or else, in this way, she was able to balance her dreams and reality, just like the milkmaid and her pail. After the order of Lily, I'm so happy for you, my darling, because learning to balance your dreams and reality is the best gift anyone could ever receive on their birthday. And please remember that dreams are thought to represent a vision, a collection of thoughts, struggles, emotions, events, people, places, and the symbols that are relevant to the dreamer. In spite of all the excitement and enthusiasm that comes with having a dream, there is a price that needs to be paid by the dreamer before stepping into its reality. Self-control. Psychologists define it as the ability to control one's behavior to avoid temptation and achieve goals. It is also the ability to delay gratification and resist engaging into behaviors and activities before their right time. The journey towards a set goal or dream is usually tedious. And so, in His infinite mercy, God presents sukkahs of strength to cool the dreamers down. Unfortunately, the men and women in question tend to rest at such moments in time. It should be well understood now that resting at such moments is very dangerous because you can easily lose focus. A dreamer must always carry the attitude that this is just to quench my thirst and not a camping ground because the real dream still lies ahead. This was greatly expressed in ancient civilization by Gideon and the men he led who gulped water like dogs before a major battle at one time in history. Unbending focus. My dear, can you still remember the goals you set to achieve at the beginning of last year? How far have you gone in achieving them? And with all sincerity of heart, do you still remember who you desire to become in the next 5 years? What was it that you wrote down as your resolution for the year 2022? And how much have you achieved so far? Truthfully, without steady focus on your dream, you'll be distracted because life will present you useless alternatives that are inconsistent with the blueprint of your purpose and goal. In one of his videos, the late Steve Jobs, co-founder of the technology giant Apple Incorporated, was shown to present a training to a group of senior executives then, in which he indicated that their goal was to make whatever contribution they could towards the well-being of humanity during the computer revolution. Generating huge sums of money, becoming famous, or even ruling the world was not anywhere mentioned, but all these were attracted to him because he had set a superior life goal and stayed with it without deviation. Great enlightenment. In this life, people always advance towards their set goals and dreams through the acquisition of superior information, knowledge, understanding, and wisdom in the related areas. There's a wise saying, if a man thinks that he knows anything, let him know that he knows nothing yet, as he ought to know. Kindly, if you desire to rise to higher levels in life to realize your dreams, you must contend for greater enlightenment. Having a superior knowledge about God and how His dominion works in giving men and women an advantage in life should be your number one priority. Learning and engaging the laws of the cosmos, which give men and women excellence, honor, and value while on earth, is a must for everyone still in the flesh, and he who desires to be impactful in his generation and beyond. Failure to acknowledge and engage the laws or the wisdom that govern physical life while still embodied in the flesh will cause you to suffer unnecessarily. For instance, the law of cause and effect helps us to realize that everything a man does has consequences that he must reap. The law of times and seasons helps a man to plan and have a balanced life with sufficiency all the time. The law of polarity makes us to understand and take caution because where there is good, bad is always present. The law of exchange teaches us every good and honest dealing is rewarded in the same measure and vice versa. It is also recorded that, and Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians, and was mighty in words and deeds, while carrying out God's call upon his life. I believe that God planned to have him acquire all this knowledge for effective service. Greater contribution in productivity. A man's gifts makes room for him and brings him before great men. This gift is transport for you to move from your current situation to the reality in your dream. Daniel in ancient Babylon was summoned by the king because it was reported that an excellent spirit, knowledge, understanding, interpretation of dreams, showing of hard sentences, and solving doubts were found in him. Daniel was therefore promised a reward of scarlet cloth, a gold chain around his neck, and instant promotion to third ruler in the kingdom as a result of the solution he would provide. Your dominion is a product of the solutions that you can provide to others. You reign in life to the degree that you provide solutions to people's needs. Contribution and value is what legitimizes the doors of greatness to open for you and not sentiments. Strategic connections. It is a fact that God blesses men through men. One famous and wise king once stated, "Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor." A person's productivity is multiplied to the degree that he is connected. Every dreamer needs strategic men and women on the journey from where he is to the desired future, and ignoring the relevance of men in this life is only done at a man's peril. History records that Naaman, the ancient Syrian army captain, was rid of leprosy because he obtained relevant information from a little maid who waited on his wife in the house. Having strategic relationships will always shorten the time between dreaming and experiencing reality. Doors and access that can take many 10 years to reach will be provided to you in one day if you strategically connected. Could it be that the numerous problems, struggles, hardships, and encumbrances you're experiencing right now are partly due to a lack of strategic connections? Think about it. Well, well. With this knowledge, I'm pretty sure that you will soar to great heights. And by the time we celebrate your next birthday, you'll have achieved another milestone in life. Continue dreaming and focus on how well your dreams can be nurtured to maturity. Mine is just to upload and celebrate you, my dear, when that day finally comes. Oh, I'll be so excited. Hmm. Motivating, inspiring, and well-seasoned life-changing stories are always and only a Vicky's grandma table. Surely be present next time for yet another inspiring story.